this. Hi, everybody. It's LorePerdomo. Hold on, just give me a moment. I'm trying to see if I am here also on YouTube. Yeah, so hi, everybody. It's LorePerdomo. I'm here on Thursday, and I wanted to bring a lot of information, very important information about what's going on right now with all the new updates from yesterday and the day before regarding everything that is going on with the second stimulus check. So just give me a few. I'm trying to see that I'm working with this Facebook and also thank you, Sergio, and with the YouTube video. So I wanted to have both here. So I'm sorry if I see myself looking here and looking over there. It's because I have the two different cameras looking at me, and I'm trying to be sure that everything is working fine. So yeah, for those that are just joining us today, I just spoke with my previous live about where is our second stimulus check and what it's the government doing right now to help us, to help the economy, and to help everybody into this critical financial situation that we are living here in America. So today I wanted to talk about three different things that it's what the government is doing right now, so what they are proposing and what they really are doing. Second is unemployment. Things have been changed since May last month from now. So what are the changes and what are the proposals? And also, what is our check? So we need the second stimulus check for everybody, for our families to support, to pay everything that we need to pay right now. So, all right, so let's deep into all these topics. So let's talk about what is the government doing right now. So some of those, some of you know, some of you don't know, but right now the government is actually buying 4 billions. Yes, it's 4 billions of bonds every single day. If you think about that, it's a lot of money. 4 billions of bonds. And we're not talking about the best bonds ever. We're talking about a lot of different crap, different garbage bonds that it's not helping us. But this is what the government is doing for help the economy, to move the economy, to put some more money into the streets. So they are basically buying bonds to support the economy. And in that way, so it's bailing out some companies. And that's why also Wall Street since yesterday are so happy, because right now they will be receiving more money. So the economy will be moving, companies will be receiving more money. So stock market is happy, and that's what it is. This is the result of the government buying bonds. Again, it's $4 billion every single day. So it's a lot of money. So yes, and this is one of the ways how the government support the economy right now. So we will see more bailouts coming out, like the same bailouts that happened on 2008, 2009, with all this mess that we lived back in that time. And unfortunately, this is one of the ways that we need to do this. Now, something else that they are thinking to do is cut the payroll taxes. That is also tremendous when you think about what is going to happen with the money that we normally use for that income taxes or those payroll taxes. So yes, people are going to receive a bigger check every year, every payroll or every payday, because the payroll taxes will be less, so you have more money in your pocket. But at the same time, remember that the government used those taxes to fund other, other projects or other things, and they're not going to have that money anymore. So we need to figure out somehow how we're going to support, or the government is going to support, or how they're going to get more money to support all the other projects that they have. Now, also, they are talking about the CBO, it's talking about the recovery time. And this is very important to you to understand that the recovery time right now, they're talking about that is going to be around 10 years. Now, for some of you, probably you don't understand this, or we are just learning about this. So, because the economy, the US economy was in very good shape before COVID-19, and because what's happening right now, so the economy to recover where we were before COVID-19 is going to take 10 years. So this is going to be like this. It's a slow and low recovery to be in the same shape that we were 10 years ago. So if you, I'm sorry, where we were before COVID-19. So it's going to take 10 years ago. So 10 years is going to take. I'm sorry, I'm kind of confusing myself here. So this is very important because it's going to take a long time before we are actually in the same situation. It's going to be a long recovery. 10 years is a long recovery for an economy. So what's going to happen? So we need to do something about that. So we really need to put all our effort to support the economy. And this is something that it's happening right now. And I understand a lot of people that receive the stimulus check, the first one, that they just don't want it to spend, or the people who are in on unemployment insurance right now, they wanted to save them money, they don't want it to spend that. I mean, it's completely fine, because if we have some money, we want to keep it to ourselves because we don't know what's going to happen. But at the same time, we need to spend that money, or part of that money, portion of that money, because it's going to help the economy to move. Remember, we are in an economy where everything basically it's in base of expanding. So if we don't expand, if we don't go out shopping, if we don't go out dining, if we don't go out and have some items or pleasure or whatever, movies, so what's going to happen? It's very, very critical. And that bring me to the second topic that we need to talk today, and it's about unemployment. So if you watch what's going on right now, so unemployment dropped, thanks God, from May to June, and that's a huge improvement. Yes, but it's huge, but it's not as huge as we wanted, of course. So yesterday, for instance, Starbucks just announced that 400 stores will be closed. Same thing will happen with Dunkin' Donuts and so many other places that will be closing the store. Chase Bank announced a few weeks ago as well a lot of cuts, and that's going to happen. Now, those are big corps that have a lot of employees. So if you think about what's going on with the big corps, what happened with the small ones, with the small mom and pop? What's going to happen with those small shopping centers? So think about the huge impact that is going to be in our economy, in our neighborhood, because my neighbor probably worked for the store in the shopping center. They're not going to have any work anymore. So we need to go out and support them. We need to buy things out. We need to actually move the economy, because they are pushing themselves. They're giving money to these stores to support with the payroll. Now our job is to go out and buy items so we can move the economy at least little by little. And that's what we need to do right now. So they are talking about also to support with $450 to each employee who go back to work. And this is a huge thing as well, because people who are in unemployment right now, who are receiving not only the state unemployment, but also the $600 per week, they actually don't want to go back to work because they probably are making more money that they were doing when they were working. And I completely understand that. So, this is human being. This is what humans think, that, well, I prefer to stay home. I will be safe if I am receiving actually the same money or more money that I was receiving when I was working. Completely understand. Yes, but the government now is going to incentive, or this is the proposal, incentive with $450 after the $600 it's gone. Obviously it's July 31st, so by the way. So after that, they are proposing to give $450 to the people to go back to work so we can move the economy. Those are good things and a good moves that the government are proposing right now, because again, we need to go back to work and move the economy. Now, talking about that, it's very important that everybody, you that are watching me, you need to take precautions about COVID-19, because as yesterday, the people who get COVID increased in 1,000 people every day. And this is a huge amount of people. If you think that 1,000 people per day is with COVID-19 right now since the government opened. So this is a huge number, and most likely it's going to increase if you're not taking precaution. So let me ask you, to everybody who's watching this video, what they're doing right now when you go out. Are you still using your mask? What are you doing? Are you taking all the consideration of you, your family, and the rest of the world? And I need to talk about myself, because sometimes I'm out in the streets, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to wear this. But in reality, we need to do that. And people are not taking any safety measures in this moment. So please, please, please be cautious with everything that is happening. 1,000 people per day since yesterday announcement is a huge number. So please, please, please be careful, okay? Everybody needs us to put that little effort to help with everything. Now, when we're going to receive the check, well, unfortunately, I don't have the best news. Most like this is going to happen in August. We definitely need the support of the government with this new check, this new 1,000 or 1,200 per individual and 2,400 per couple, and they're talking about $1,200 in addition per kid or any dependent. So the government really need to approve this as soon as possible, because if we receive that money, we will be able to spend, not only to support our family, but with everything that we already have as a commitment: credit cards, car payments, the mortgages, the rent. I mean, this is a huge impact. So we really need the Congress to pass this. But the problem right now is the Congress is in vacation. It's on vacation. So we need the Congress to stop this luxury life in the month of June and the month of July and come back to work. And probably you don't know, but Congress is actually out of work right now, because in their schedule, in their agenda, they actually on vacations, and they have a break after the vacation, and they have some days off, and they have, my gosh, so much time out, and we need them to go there instead of being taking a time in the beach, using this time. We need them to be reviewing all those proposals and really take care of us, the people, and approve all these proposals that they've been saying all these days. So please, 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 again, hanging over there, stay calm. We don't have any specific time when this new proposal of this new stimulus check will be in our hands, in our bank accounts. They're talking about August again, that I think is ridiculous, because not even the first check. There is a lot of people they don't even receive the first stimulus check. They're talking about 35 million of people they didn't receive the first stimulus check. So we really need the government, the Congress, to step on this and start pushing things, because evictions come back. They already leave all the holding in some areas. So if evictions start, where they're going to live if they don't have money to get a new place, but they still need to get out? So we really need to move the economy. So my tip for today, my advice for you who are watching, for me as well, is to go out, support a small business, support all friends and families, buy from them, because we need those jobs. We need to start to spending that money that we're receiving, or the money that we're saving, obviously in the way that we still have some reserves for futures emergencies. But we need to start to do our part in this momentum that we are living, that unfortunately it's not the best. So again, my name is LorePerdomo, and I hope you learn about something. If you have some comments that you wanted to do, if you wanted to say something about everything that I just talked, this is a great opportunity. I like to bring all this information. I know it's a financial information, probably it's not what we really do, that is real estate, but it's important for me to share what I think. A lot of people don't really understand, and it's good to have someone like you talking about what's happening, because sometimes I don't even understand what all these people are talking, in the TV. So remember to subscribe to our channel, and you see the little bell. So yes, click to the little bell, because you will get a notification when a new live is coming up. For you who are in the YouTube, listen this. So I really, really thank you, and I hope you do a like. Also, if you wanted to share with your friends and family and all social media, that will be awesome. So remember that we are in Central Florida, so we basically like to help you with all your real estate needs. And please join us next Thursday with more information about this, or any important information of what's going on here in the States. So again, this is Lori, and ciao, ciao, and I see you next time. Bye-bye.
I did not like that outro.